From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Miami find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and
Leading
out.
off tonight
and
for
anytime you have
Philadelphia,
4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Segura.
First offering on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero has a beat on it, makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
First pitch on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Granderson is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Bryce Harper now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1.
The count to Bryce Harper. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The first baseman, number 17.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single. Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Jake Arrieta will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4.
The second baseman.
One thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Count 1-0.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third.
Into the box
the
now.
Third baseman.
Brian Anderson. His history with Jake Arrieta.
Anderson.
Just a 1 for 9. Arrieta's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied down the left field line. Williams sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on
Batting
that
fourth.
one. Able to pull it down the line
fielder.
for a nice base hit.
Curtis Granderson.
It is Curtis Granderson as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Ready with the 1-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Up next will be Nick Williams, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Nick Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, taking a look at this, this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
To short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Segura.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. In his career, Segura is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The center fielder. Odubel.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Castro ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 1 and the Marlins nothing. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro.
Leading off for
he
the
had a couple
Marlins.
of hits in yesterday's contest.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Batting 7. The right fielder.
Coming to the plate now,
number
Gabby
65.
Guerrero, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he fouls this one off. Walker stands at third with one gone in the inning. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at one apiece.
The center fielder, Magneris.
Next from Miami, Magneris. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Arrieta gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. And now Bryce Harper, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 3.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first
So
baseman.
1 gone here in the Philadelphia 3rd, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on
Now
his front side. His butt's in the dugout. He's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left
Hey,
fielder,
Hero,
number 5.
are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Pablo Lopez.
Leading up for the Marlins, the pitcher, number 49.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman,
Castro. So
Starlin.
0 for 1 with a flyout.
Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. One out, nobody on. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Back to short for Segura. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Miguel Rojas. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat playing is pretty decent.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rojas brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Fouled away. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez.
Leading
As
off
we
for
begin the top
Philadelphia,
of the 4th.
the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone. to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The third baseman, number 7.
In now, Michael Franco. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Guerrero is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. From the belt, the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The center fielder.
So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. Sierra will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Now 2-1 Philadelphia. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Anderson.
For the
1
Marlins.
for 1 as he reached
third
base with a
baseman,
double his first time
Brian
up.
Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit softly to third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Chris Henderson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right?
Up next for the
Good
Marlins,
straight changeup, El
the
Cambio.
catcher,
There's not
Jorge
much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm
Alfaro.
speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Arrieta into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here 2-1. So digging in now, Bryce Harper.
Leading off
He
for
was a
Philadelphia,
ground down victim last
right
time up.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Started the chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. That one's in there. 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
He pulls this one into right. Guerrero is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. This will go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Guerrero makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in, the
Leading
switch
up
hitter,
for the
Neil
Marlins,
Walker. He scored
the
after
first baseman,
tripling in his first plate
Neil
appearance. What's he got in store
Walker.
for us here? Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Out to short for Segura. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, number 65.
Into the box, Gabby Guerrero picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And another foul ball. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat.
That's what you call clipping the outside
The center
corner.
fielder, number
Great
34.
movement on that slider. And it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't pull the umpire.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Arrieta's got his target. 1-2 on its way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 2-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Miami down in order. Our score remains 2-1. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Maikel Franco. He singled his last time up.
Maikel Franco.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jake
Stepping
Arrieta.
in, Jake Arrieta. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. This one's down to third. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here. His first of the ball game. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extended his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of power.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 2-1. JT Riddle is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off.
Number 10, JT
Victor Arano enters to do the pitching
now
in the bottom of the 6th.
Philadelphia. Number 64, Victor Arano.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 6 tries. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Arano has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman,
Starlin Castro. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Count remains at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that's the second out.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
He's set and the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2. pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-1. Aaron Guerrero is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, Dero, this is turning into a hit parade, but it's amazing that they've only scored 2 runs up to this point.
Yeah, matter of time, Dan. Got to stay positive. The hardest thing to do in sports is hit a baseball, especially with 40,000 breathing down your neck and runners on second and third. But somebody will come through.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now batting, catcher. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there. They still lead it 2-1.
7th inning, direct.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The third baseman.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Hoskins gathers it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Curtis.
So coming to the plate, Chris Granderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting
at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a two-out
Up
double.
next for the Marlins,
Finally, a little
the
something
first
for
baseman.
him to get excited about.
Yeah, the rally can begin with a single
Walker.
swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to score.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 2-1.
Your
Caleb
attention,
Smith
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen as
for
he'll
the
do so
Marlins.
to start the 8th.
Number 31,
So
Kayla
striding in, Nick Williams
Smith.
will lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Yeah, that hard hit
Up
single
next
right
for
there, that's
Philadelphia.
clean. 3
The
for
second
4.
baseman.
He's looking locked in.
Cesar
Cesar
Hernandez.
Hernandez will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael.
Now at the plate,
Franco.
Michael Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Williams, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Your
Andrew
attention,
McCutcheon
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit
For
for the
Philadelphia.
pitcher.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. McCutcheon, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Even though that pitcher was able to execute off
batter,
the plate,
number 2,
batter was able to keep his
shortstop,
hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Segura.
In now, Gene Segura. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and he is out. Phillies leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Ladies
Jose
and gentlemen,
Alvarez
your
is on to
attention,
pitch
please.
out of the bullpen in the bottom
Now
half of
pitching
the
for
8th.
the Phillies, number 52,
Leading off the inning,
Jose
Gabby Guerrero,
Alvarez.
as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that misses for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Guerrero, a former Cincinnati Red, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce.
Right.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the
Ready
center
now
fielder,
for the Marlins, Magneuris. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Hernandez has it. Oh, not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Phillies have elected to challenge the
Okay, we're going to
play.
get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned. Your attention, please.
Will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 55, John Birdie.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball called for strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Still 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1.
Your
Sergio
attention,
Romo
please.
enters from the
Now
pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the
Number
score right
54.
where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Romo.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch to the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 3.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Castro has it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first baseman, number 17.
Ready now, Rhys Hoskins. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Center field. Sierra will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starlin Castro.
For the
and
Marlins.
At this point of the game, I think
the
it's clear
baseman,
that the plan of attack
Starlin.
against the top of the order has worked.
Castro.
When you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt.
And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the 9th is he's in with a 2-base hit.
Shortstop.
In now, Miguel Rojas. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Popped him up. Segura is there for it. 1 out.
Up next for the
Driving
Marlins.
into the box.
The
Brian
third
Anderson.
baseman,
They'll go to work
Brian
on getting that tying run home from second.
Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in once
Curtis.
again, Curtis Granderson. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The catcher, Jorge
standing in.
Alfaro.
And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. But tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.